Hey VIPs, welcome to this week's VIP show. Today it's just me. I gotta get that Raymond back in here for next week's VIP show, don't I? You guys should post some things or email him. Oh, post on his Facebook page. Yeah, let's all post on his Facebook page that he needs to come back. No, it's okay. He's busy today. Let's get started with the show. I want to talk to you about a couple of things today. The first one that I want to talk to you about, the first thing is this failed adventure that I went on earlier this week. It wasn't really a failed adventure. It was a failed attempt at a really cool video, or at least what I thought would be a really cool video. I went to the Grand Canyon and I wanted to do a SnapChick hikes video on the Rim Trail. The Rim Trail is a 13-mile trail along the South Rim, and it runs from South Kaibab Trail to Hermit's Rest, which is a long way. It's not the full length of the park by any means, or the rim, the South Rim at all, but it covers a lot of ground. I mean, it covers 13 miles, and you're right along the rim. And the Grand Canyon isn't just like a big tub. Ooh, look at how big my hands look, how big my face looks. Funny. Anyway, it's not rounded at the edges. It's not like a bathtub. It comes in and out. And so, going on the rim trail, you're coming in and out, and sometimes you're further back from the rim, and sometimes you get real close to the rim. And it's a really neat experience because you really can experience the Grand Canyon without going down into it, because going down into it it's a commitment. It's a difficult hike, especially near the rim. It is very steep. It's even steeper near the rim than it is further down in. So, no matter how far you hike, it's going to be difficult. Anyway, that's beside the point. I will make this video that I'm about the Rim Trail at some point. But I had, the thing that I wanted to talk to you about regarding this is that I had done so much planning for it. I had planned on getting all of my content for the video while I was there on the trail I was going to run the thing. So I was going to do all of my video, all of my photos, any sort of B-roll that I wanted to include. I was going to get it all while I was there actually doing the trail. I wasn't going to do anything after the fact and be talking to you from my studio about the Grand Canyon. Now, that might not seem like that big of a deal to you guys, but it is. It's a big deal to do all that planning and make sure that I get everything that I want to say in while I'm there. It's significantly more difficult, which is why a lot of times you'll see me talking to you from the studio, because I always forget something. Because what am I going to do? Carry around like a notebook full of notes, Okay, sometimes I do that. It's usually in the form of like my phone. But anyway, I'm talking a mile a minute and not saying anything, aren't I? So I did all this planning. It ended up just going awry. Little things happened that it wasn't going to happen. Everything from it taking me too long to get out the door because I was taking too long to do footage of what I was packing in my backpack, to it being cold and me really not having enough food, I guess. I don't know. I had enough food. I just didn't really want the stuff that I had, and I didn't want to stop to eat because I didn't really have enough time. And anyway, I cut the whole thing short. Ended up getting almost no good photos because it just wasn't a great day for photography at the Grand Canyon. And I was sorely disappointed by the end of it. And I'm almost never disappointed when I go to the Grand Canyon if I can't get good photos, because sometimes nature just doesn't really agree with you, with at least with my vision of what I wanted. Anyway, the whole thing, it wasn't great. I'm curious, though, if you guys have stories like that, where you do lots of planning for something. You think, oh, I am so prepared. I'm gonna kill it. And then something or many things go wrong or unexpectedly, and the whole thing gets completely changed. Now, I can't say that it was like a failed adventure, like I kind of think I did say in the beginning of this video, but it was definitely not the adventure that I had hoped for. Even by the end of, I ended up running about 8 miles, and I wasn't even satisfied because I'd been stopping along the whole way. I guess I'm in good shape. I didn't actually realize that I was in like decent shape to feel as fresh as I did after running 8 miles, even though I stopped along the way. I mean, good Lord, the first 3 miles took me an hour because I stopped so many times. But, you know, I ended up being out there for a couple hours and just not getting a good workout, not getting good pictures, and being absolutely frigidly cold. I mean, my hands were barely working anymore. Whatever. Tell me your story. Tell me your story and commiserate with me a little bit where you're like, man, I had this whole thing planned out. I was going to do so good and it all went to shit. So tell me about it. Shoot me an email or something, or comment on the Facebook post or on this video. So what else did I want to talk to you about? Enough of my sad story. Really seriously, you guys, I think it was the first time I've ever been disappointed when I've gone to the Grand Canyon. So I definitely need to get back there soon. I did take a couple notes of what I want to do, what I want to talk to you guys about rather. Okay. Let me tell you about my plans. Let me tell you about my plans for next week, because I sure as hell am going to be doing some planning since my plans went awry earlier this week. I've got a video planned for, I've got RAV Power supporting it. So there's going to be some charging stuff involved, and I want to share with you guys some cool new gadgets that I got. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And then I also have a Q&A video to do. I've got a bunch of questions already. I've started kind of looking through them and kind of ruminating on my answers. I try not to know what my answers are going to be when I do the video, but I try to know kind of what's coming so that I'm not sitting there like this. I don't know. And like I do in these videos. But you guys are my VIPs. Let's see, what else do I have? I'm making plans for my holiday shoot already, because my Halloween shoot kind of went sideways and I had to rework that, right? And then my latest hiking video went awry and I'm having to redo that. And I want to make sure that I hit my holiday shoot out of the park. I really want to make it really cool. So I do have some plans for that, I think. I'm still working on it. It might involve a trip to somewhere I've never been, and I am really excited about that prospect. I don't know how I'm going to do it all, but we'll see. I'm working out budget too, because you guys know that it can be expensive to travel around the holidays, so I'm going to see how early I can get it done. Anyway. Oh, the other thing that I want to do is I want to go to the Phoenix Art Museum because there's a new photography exhibit. It's called All That Glitters Is Not Gold, and it's platinum photography. I'm really interested. Any of you that live in the area, let me know if you've been to see that exhibit, because I'm interested. I'm interested in it. I'll share my thoughts about it with you guys, I'm sure, after I go, but I'm sure I won't be able to take pictures. So what else do I got? What else do I have going on? Oh yeah, I need to make more videos for you guys. So, in the meantime, before my big holiday shoot, are there any techniques that you guys are, wondering about? I know I always get boudoir photography or, implied nude, and those are great, but I've done those so many times. I'm trying to think of some new sort of techniques or ideas that I can, share my thoughts on. So you guys let me know if there's anything that in particular you guys are interested in, whether it be, portraiture or landscape photography or anything. Let me know what you guys are wanting to learn about, or even, just to share your ideas with me. And that's it, guys. It is Friday. I am looking forward to the weekend. I hope you guys are too. And let me know if you guys have anything cool planned, and definitely share any photos that you take, and I will too. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this weekend. Maybe I'll try and get out to some mountain in the valley for sunrise or sunset or something, because it's actually finally cooling down here in the mornings and the evenings. It's still pretty warm during the day, really too warm to be comfortable hiking, but sunrise and sunset are okay right now. So it's that blissful time of year. So yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you guys next week.